Get rid of some of these. Hey guys, we are live. Welcome, welcome. So just wanted to quickly come live with our feature today. We have Erika. I hope you guys can, Erika, mute your mic real quick. Sorry, mute your mic real quick, Erika. So we're coming live to y'all today because we really want to give you an introduction for one of our, newest win venues that we've started to look at, and now we're having a meetup at. And the owner of this venue, okay, hold on. Myx Lokal, okay. It has been amazing getting to know her and why she has this business. And as we've always talked about in this community, we're all about, getting to know the women behind the brand. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. Make sure you guys, if you hear this on a replay, feel free to reach out to our featured guests, tell them where you saw them, and we're going to be giving you guys some contact information and opportunity to even get closer to the interviewers today. So I want you guys to meet Erika Wright-Rich. Did I say that right?
You sure did.
So Erika, tell everyone who you are and what you do.
So I am Erika Wright-Rich, owner of Myx Lokal. I'm sorry, I hope you can see me. I have this light right behind me. It's glaring, so I hope you can see me. I'm the owner of Myx, Myx Lokal, Lokal, located in Avenel. I have been in business exactly 1 year this month, as a matter of fact. So it's my anniversary. So the studio is I call it a retail therapy hub, kind of a play on words. So my Myx Lokal is a platform for small businesses to basically have their voices heard and their visions seen. I provide a space for businesses to showcase their businesses. I started off with my first business was yours truly, with an E at the end for Erica, of course. I crochet, I make jewelry, I have a clothing line, a t-shirt line. So I'm kind of a jack of all trades, and I don't know how I find the time to do all this, but I do it. So that's kind of where I got the name of the venue, Myx, is because I mix it up. Like, I do so many things, and that's what I want this space to be. I don't want it to be just a regular venue, because when you hear venue, you think of parties, you think of these big events, and that's not what I want here. Now, I love a good party, but I don't want this to be kind of the party hub. This is a small business hub that allows businesses to come here. I give pop-up shops. I have networking events. I have wellness sessions here. On March 16th, if you're here locally in Jersey, I'm doing a shop small business where I have 15 vendors that will come and display their business. And then I'm doing Shop My Closet, which is a thrifting market where I'm trying to really broaden that. I have a lot of ideas for thrifting. So ladies, clean out your closets, guys. We about to shop. What else do I have? Oh, I have your networking event is coming up. And then it's also available to rent out for individual intimate gatherings. Right before we got on, I actually just booked a graduation party. Saturday, I'm having a birthday party. So it is a multifunctional space, hence the name Myx Lokal.
Wow, I love that. Y'all give Erika hearts, because this is our first time getting to know her, and I'm really excited about all things you have. One of the questions that came up for me was, how do you find that, she said you do a lot and you don't know how you do it all, but there's a lot of women that have that same drive, right? Like, they're actually trying to find how to mix all these passions and dreams that they have into like one thing. Well, first of all, let me ask you this. Did you have challenges around that at first, or did it just naturally fall into place?
Around doing multiple things at once? It just kind of fell into place. It all started 12 years ago, where I crocheted something. A friend of mine posted this YouTube video about arm knitting. I don't know how many crocheters are out here, but there was a video about the arm. Yeah, right. See, about the arm knitting. So I was like, I could do that. I could do that. So I did that, and I posted my picture on Facebook. And my girlfriend was like, "Oh, can I buy that?" You sure can. So then I went to crocheting. So then I made something else. "Oh, can I buy that?" You sure can. And I've been selling stuff ever since. So now I went from making scarves and hats. Now I crochet clothing, like actual clothing. I crochet sweaters. I crochet baby blankets. I mean, you name it, I could do it. And then, so then that was a passion. So then it went from one thing to another thing. So that became a lot. So then normally I have an armful of bracelets, and I love my bracelets. They ground me. I love my bracelets. And I was like, well, why buy the bracelet when I can make my own bracelets? So then not only am I now crocheting, I'm making bracelets. So all this I'm doing at home. My poor husband, I've kind of just knocked him out the house because I have yarn everywhere. I don't know if you have that same problem, Allegra. I have yarn all over my house. No, I do. And so then from there, I was cutting up t-shirts. So now I'm crocheting, I'm making bracelets, and I'm upstyling t-shirts. Now I've gotten 3 things going on. So with the t-shirts, I would find myself, I go out and I'm going to a party or something. Is it, "Oh, Erika, can you cut my t-shirt up?" I sure can. So now I'm walking around with a pair of scissors, making money, cutting up t-shirts. So the littlest things I'm doing, first of all, is yarn. $3 yarn I'm making and selling for $200, $300. Beads, beads cost basically nothing. I'm selling pieces for $20. And then with my t-shirts, as a regular t-shirt, and I'm just selling it on the street for $8. So these are just little things that I'm doing to make just a little money in my pocket, be gas money or grocery money, but it's just a little something extra. So when I'm home and just in my quiet space and with my husband and we're talking, and even when I did work and out, like I work from home now, but when I used to work out, lunchtime over there, I'm crocheting and making money. Lunchtime I'm making money, girl. It don't stop. So honestly, it kind of just comes naturally. I love it. I love every bit of it, and I wouldn't stop for nothing. I love it.
Wow, it sounds like you really do have the gifts for these things. And I do believe that following the things that you love. We kind of lost her, y'all, but I'll just say this: following the things that you love to do, to actually put that out there into the world and to just naturally do it, I think is the best thing. And I was just actually doing a video, recording it, not putting it out yet, about the money methods, right? How we feel about money and how we chase it. And money is not really, it should never be your motivation. And from just hearing Erika talk about, the crocheting and how she just started with crocheting. I love crocheting. That used to be one of my favorite things to do when I was a teenager, because I'm an artist by heart. I'm a musician, and I love doing all things that, are crafty. I'm big on that too. And I was just telling them, Erika, that this opportunity to see someone that didn't really struggle around naturally doing what they love is really refreshing. Because I hear so many stories about people are like, "Oh God, I want to do all these things and I don't know how to put it together." And I understand that. But one thing I heard that was a little different, and this is probably the Jersey in me, okay, is that you kind of had a reason as to why you were continuing to do it. You weren't just doing it because you was like, "Oh, this is just something I love to do." You were like, "Oh, I just made money. I can do this on my lunchtime and make a few dollars." Yep. Right?
Lunchtime, I'm out to crochet, girl. I'm on my break making money, girl. Let me tell you, I'm walking around Newark, I'm from, I'm walking around with scissors. I go out and, "Oh, Erika, wait, I got shirts in my car for you." So simple little things. I'm not going to say there's no excuse for not making money, but the simplest. I mean, don't think because it's simple that you can't make $10, $20 off of it. That's gas money. any money is good money. You know what I'm saying? If it's just $10, that's gas money. Don't think because you're not making these big amounts of money that it's not going to make a difference. Trust me, it makes a difference. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I love that. That is powerful. I say it all the time. I listen, and I was just telling them, don't let money be the motivation. But if you know that you have something to make money with, why not? Like, why not just put it out there? Now we're talking about you taking that journey from enjoying what you do and selling that product and changing people's lives because they obviously asked for it. Then you have this building that now we're going to have our first official 2025 New Jersey meetup there, because we have meetups every quarter in each city, y'all. So the cities that we have our win hubs, New Jersey, Sarah, our amazing programs manager, has done a great job of finding amazing people like Erika so that we can really have like these places where we continue to connect and collaborate. Can you, like you said, why, you did the Myx Lokal and kind of like where that name came from, but why a building? Why was that necessary?
It wasn't. It wasn't. The universe literally, and I'm not lying, the universe literally slapped me in my face with it. So after COVID, I'm driving around, I'm seeing all these, vacant storefronts. So I used to vend. So I would go around different cities, lugging my table, lugging my chair, lugging on my products, and I have a lot. And I would ask, do you have a store? Do you have a website? And I'd be like, no, I don't have anything. And it was like, really, do I want that? And I'm like, no, because I don't want the overhead. I'm like, I don't want the overhead. I know that that's not what I want. I want my own business. I always knew that I wanted my own business, but I didn't think it was attainable. So I actually never even bothered. I never bothered until I really got into making my jewelry. And I would literally have people, again, I'm going there, Erika, you got some bracelets for me? The guys. Erika, you got bracelets for me? I'm not walking around with bracelets to sell. Everywhere I go, everywhere. So I was like, again, COVID hits, I'm looking at these spots. I'm like, like, do I want a storefront? I'm like, no, Erika, you don't want it. Don't even think about it. Time goes on. So now I'm like, well, how's the parking? now I'm like, well, how's the parking around here? No, Erika, no, you don't want this, Erika. It's not what you want. Yes, you want your own business, but this isn't it, Erika. Time goes on, and it keeps coming. The universe keeps like, Erika, listen to me. And I'm not listening to her. Well, January of last year, I'm on Instagram and this guy is talking about event spaces. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I can mix the two, hence Myx Lokal. I can mix the two. So I'll have a space for my items. I can do the pop-up after space. And then at the same time, I can rent it out for parties. So I got that. I'm like, well, I have to make more because I got to make money. I can't just be pop-ups every day. I got to make other things. So I was like, yoga came to mind. And I love yoga. I don't do it as much as I want to, but I was like, okay, well, I could do pop-ups and yoga in the space. And again, rent it out for people who want to have the events here. So when I found the space, I found this great space. I'm here now, guys. It's such a great space. The energy in here is everything. I can't wait for you guys to come. And it was just perfect. And I said, okay, what else can I do? And I just kept adding more. Again, I'm all over the place. I told you, it's the ADHD in me. I'm adding and adding and adding. I'm adding, and I'm like, okay, we can do the commerce because it's Myx Lokal, commerce, well-being, and guidance. So you have your commerce, is my retail pop-up shops. You have your well-being. I have wellness sessions, yoga sessions, Reiki sessions, and then the guidance is the networking events and coaching sessions. I don't personally provide them myself. However, I am working on something in May, April 20th, so keep that in mind. And it's open for that. So here is where I'm at now. Again, I had no intentions on opening up a space, but the universe had other things in mind. If you have that nagging thing in the back of your head, listen to it. Listen to it. Don't ignore it. And I'm so glad I did it. And let me tell you, girl, I cried. I cried and I cried because this was something that I've wanted all my life, but I never thought I never thought I'd be here. But here I am, and I'm so proud of myself.
Yes. I love the celebration, man. When you can celebrate your own wins, baby, that is juice. I love that for you, Erika. I really do love the fact that we connected too, because this is the power of community. Like without Sarah, shout out to her. She was on the live, just listening in not too long ago, and just thinking about how, you know, even with, you know, they always say like attracts like, right? And I always think about the community that we're in and how powerful it is, because everyone in this community has this like true desire to always want to win. And also, like, whether we know how to celebrate ourselves or not, we know that it's something we want to do, right? Like we want to get to that place. And so I love that you demonstrated that just now. I also want to dig a little bit deeper into something, because listen, like you gave us some good stuff to munch on today, because you are like a well-oiled machine, okay? When you because if you think about all the things that you were able to do, and just to, you know, and I know there were other things that were involved in that journey, but just to hear you go from one step to the next and not ever really saying I'm done, I don't ever want to do it again, but just like, okay, what's next? And giving us that advice. I truly agree with you. If there's something, I call it a silent knowing, like you kind of know a little bit, but you don't want to like do it, but it's there. And I appreciate you mentioning that, because some of us need that reminder. What are some of the challenges though? Like what can you think of, just even if it's just one thing that you had to go through that
You see me settling in, right? You see I'm settling in, right? Like, so it was right again, it was my first year, and it was like nothing was happening. And I finally realized this year that I do have ADHD. Like I really do have ADHD. I haven't been diagnosed, but I know I do. And there's been so many traits that I do that I thought was just Erika. I thought that was just Erika. No, Erika, it wasn't. The procrastination, the analysis paralysis, the just being stuck in myself. And the analysis paralysis is like my kryptonite, and it hurt me so much. And I got the space in February. I didn't do nothing with it till I'm going to say mid-March. I had no money. I had just enough money for my down payment and the security, right? I had that money. Thank God for that stimulus money. I kept putting it up, I didn't know what I was doing with that money, but I just put it up and I saved it. And that was my rainy day money. And then oh my God, I didn't want to feel like I was drowning, but I was drowning because I had no clue what I was doing. And I thank God I was going to networking events before I get the space. I was meeting all the people. The universe was definitely surrounding me with the right people. That's so important. That's so important, because the people in my other world, my other world, like I'm an avid dancer. I go out dancing like every weekend. Like I still party. I still party. And that's what I was mentally. I was not thinking about anything else. But let me tell you, the universe shifted my whole life. I mean, literally shifted. And from that shift came everything that's happening in my life right now. Had I not listened, I would not be here. I swear I would not be here. So I was at the point where I didn't think I would even last a year because of my analysis paralysis and because of me not really digging and doing the work. I didn't feel that I was capable of even going on. But I did one video. I swear, I did one video. And honestly, everything changed. And I kept getting more views. I kept getting more likes. I kept getting more followers on Instagram. And unfortunately, that's where my audience is. My audience is on Instagram. And I've been trying to go out here doing the footwork, going to businesses, going to other people, going to networking events. But in all actuality, my audience is on Instagram. But I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't getting no type of engagement whatsoever. But I did one video and everything's kind of been going up ever since. So I almost gave up. And I told my husband, I said, look, if this don't work, forget it. I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I'm not doing it. But it's picking up. It's picking up. And for a year, I'm going to say for 6 months, I was doing nothing, just paying rent and not doing anything. And now it was getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm like, okay, I'm running out of money. I don't know what I'm doing, but the universe takes care of me. I always say that. She has been taking care of me and putting the right people in my vision. And you are definitely one of those people. From the moment we had our first conversation, I just knew, yes, girl, synchronicity was everything. And I've just getting the right people in your circle is so, so important. Even if you don't think they could, the people in your life aren't there. Everyone's there for a reason. And sometimes you gotta let these people go, because I was with a crowd where I just knew they were my family and I knew we were gonna do all this stuff together. But that's when the universe literally shifted and took them out of my life. And as much as I loved them, it was so hurtful to lose them. And I see them all the time, but I had to let them go because I wouldn't be here. I would not be here if I didn't let them go.
Oh my gosh. Yo, that was amazing to listen to. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just I'm resonating with you because, I mean, our stories are not exactly alike, but I feel and I sympathize with, what you went through. The pain of it all and just having to let people go. That is really, for me, I think the hardest thing to do for a lot of us, especially if they've been in your life for so long. And for you to say something to the turn of, I wouldn't be here today where I'm at if I wouldn't have, that's tremendous, because that means that those people that we have in our lives that we really want to hold on to sometimes, and we kind of know, right? We kind of know if someone's like adding or subtracting it from our lives. But I mean, once we get to a point where, and I don't know where you were when you had to, watch that happen. And I don't know if it just happened with your help or without your help. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, let me tell you, the universe literally shook. I'm not like, girl. I got this phone call and allegedly I did something. I'm completely lost. And it's been 2 years now. I'm going to say going on 2 years. To this day, I still don't know what happened. Right? And we were planning things. It was me, myself, my husband, and another couple. Myself and the gentleman, we both made jewelry, right? So we were working together, doing pop-ups together. And then my husband cooks and then my girlfriend cooks. So we was building this whole we were doing things together. We were traveling. We were doing everything together. But then the universe said, wait, Erika. Unfortunately, I love them, but they live a Peter Pan life. And I don't live a Peter Pan. The tourist in me cannot allow me to live a Peter Pan life. So I had to let that, not that I had to let it go. The universe already let it go for me. The universe let it go for me. And it's so, I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna email it to you. This quote that's so powerful. The universe will shift your life, even if you're not ready. She's going to shift it. When it shifts, trust me, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Trust me.
Yeah, I already knew you was going to have a piggyback on that one, because when we talk about letting go, shout out to all of us as women. We have pretty much the weight of the world on us. Like, we take care of everyone. And, it's difficult when we have long-standing relationships. We want to keep people around. We want to nurture those relationships till, it beats us in the face. Who knows, right? But the point is that we have so many, we have so many different circumstances that happen when we don't let people go. And a lot of times we wonder why we're not in a good place, why we're sick, because I've seen that happen where people have gotten physically sick from being around negative energy for so long. So these are really, really good things. And I think it kind of applies to all of what you do: business, entrepreneurship, wellness. Let's kind of tone down a little bit, because I do want them to understand what your goals are, moving forward. And, because we are a community, we want to support that. So what are your visions for the future? What are you looking forward to?
So my goal is, again, to continue to provide a platform for entrepreneurs. I say this is not just my business. It's open to the community. It's open for everyone. So if you are an individual who, you have this idea in the back of your head and it's, I wish I wanna, or, I would, I got this idea, but I don't know where to start. Let's start together. I'm still new, right? I'm still new to this. It's like I said, it's only been a year, but I'm ready to take on these challenges and I'm ready to help you create your vision. That's what this is for. I had a girlfriend who she wanted to do a networking event. So I was like, well, let's do it. Let's do that networking event. And it's on my page. It was only a few of us, but that's okay. It's a start, right? It's a start. I have another woman. She's a baker. So she was like, you know what, Erika, she reached out to me. She said, you know what, I've been looking for a space to do cake decorating classes. Let's go. Let's get this started. March 2nd, we got our first cake decorating classes. So I am here for you. If you want to collaborate with me on projects, I am open for it. If you want to just use the space for your own networking events, I don't have to be involved. This is for you. The space is for you. I would really love to make this space like an incubator to where small businesses will come and we can educate, we can provide services to educate other people, not even about entrepreneurship, credit, home ownership, loans. A lot of people don't know about college scholarships, grants. It's open to everyone and it's here to provide guidance for not only entrepreneurs, but just for the community itself. And I'm here and I welcome it all. I won't turn down anyone because we all got to start somewhere, right? Just because we don't have the experience doesn't mean we don't have the knowledge. So I'm here for it all.
Wow, you're going to be making a whole lot of change in the world of entrepreneurship, because the truth is a lot of us are trying to be business owners and entrepreneurs, but we're not even taking care of the basic things, right? Like taking care of ourselves, whether it's our physical health, our spiritual health, our financial health, all that good stuff, right? So I love all the things that you're putting together. I can't wait, because I look for community representatives like you, because I feel like you're a staple in the community. When you do stuff like what you're doing, you're building in there. And we're still building it when y'all know how we do. So we always look for partnerships and places where we can say, okay, well, let's do some things. And as you were speaking, I'm like, oh, that'd be great. An incubator, that'd be great. Workshops and classes and just networking all the time. Listen, I'm all for it. I'm so down. And so I'm really, really ready for, the future of all of that, all the more success for you. How can people support you right now? Like, tell them how they can reach you, where they need to go, and anything that you have going on right now that they can take part in.
Sure. So like I said, I'm working on every second Sunday will be Shop Small Sunday. And these are for entrepreneurs, small businesses who have product or services. And again, want to get that exposure for their business. I have, what else do I have? Right now I'm doing kind of purging. Spring is coming up, and thrifting. I love thrifting. I think we all love thrifting. So I'm going to be having a lot of thrift shops coming up. I am going to be having a swap and shop soiree. So I'm trying to take thrifting to a whole nother level. I see your face, girl. I'm trying to take vending to a whole nother level. It's going to be 8 vendors. We'll have a swap brunch and these are for like your good, high quality items. You know, we have those pieces that we can't wear them anymore. We're not wearing it, but you don't want to just throw it in that bin, you know, on the side of the corner. You want to put it in somebody's hands. So it's going to be a swap brunch. We'll have, you know, we're going to be swapping items with other people. There'll be brunch, there'll be fun, games, and music. Then later on in the day, it's going to be open to the public where they could come and buy your stuff. So not only are you swapping and finding new treasures, you're going to go and have a chance to make some money. So I am here to put money in your pocket and keep money in your pocket, especially with everything's going on right now. We need money in our pocket. So I am trying to put money in your pocket. So that's what I all have right now. If you want to get in touch with me, definitely you can. I am, for my business, I'm mostly on Instagram, and it's under Myx Lokal, and that's MYX LOKAL. I can be contacted by phone by 732-587-5507. I picked that number because it has a lot of fives in it. My birthday is May 5th, so 5 is my lucky number. So, and then email is info@myxlokal.com. And again, I welcome all ideas. Again, if you want to collaborate, I'm here for you. My calendar's pretty open. I would love to collaborate and learn some new things, as well as, you know, provide whatever guidance I can. Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. Thank you so much, Erika. I appreciate your time today. All the amazing goodies that you shared, from, you know, getting to know who you are and all the great things that you've done to make your business a success. And we know the business comes from us, right? It stems from who we are. And I think you just gave such a great example of that today. So it was so wonderful getting to know more about you. I look forward to doing more things. I am excited, y'all. Like, just hearing what Erika has going on in that venue, I'm like, wait, we got to get some things rolling, because she's going to put money in our pockets too. Okay, we're talking money now. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much again. And y'all, make sure that you check in the comments. We're going to drop Erika's information as she shared it here on this live. Make sure you share this live with your friends and your family. I mean, this is such an inspirational story about someone who just naturally followed her dreams. And as she followed her dreams, the entire universe opened up for her, and she basically had the floodgates open so that she could just walk through and succeed just how she is today. So we're really excited to see what's going to come for you as well in the future. Y'all, make sure y'all stay connected. Make sure you guys collaborate, and make sure you guys reach out and let her know you heard from the win. All right. Y'all have an amazing day.